Hey Max here. So Blitz is upon us, and I want to talk about how to get like Blitz tickets if you want to get these high-end cards. We'll talk about that. I got the entire spreadsheet breaking down the promo for Bolt's offer. I got all this stuff written down and calculated out. We'll talk about that when we get to that portion of it. But first of all, let's talk about the best tight end in the game right now. Make sure that you have this John Madden. It's actually fairly cheap to upgrade now. If you use that John Madden they just gave us, I put him at tight end, and he's 99 speed. He doesn't have great catching, but I think gift wrapped will go ahead and change that if you can't afford a gift wrap for 1 AP on your roster. And I don't know. Catching is crazy, but if you can just streak somebody and they just get wide open because they just run past everybody, I think that's even more important. So best tight end in the game, you can put the left tackle there, and go ahead and go ham right on your opponents with John Madden at tight end. So that's the thing I definitely want to talk about off the top of the rip. I also want to talk about becoming a member on this YouTube. We put out the meta before it becomes the meta. We're going to do our 46 updated ebook here shortly. I've recorded half of it. I got it interrupted, and we're going to do the other half here. We're going to record it. I'll record after this and then post it later. Otherwise, we're streaming 6 p.m. Eastern every night. So that's why I didn't get a video out last night, is because I'm literally live on Twitch. Come on Twitch. We'll find for loopholes. We saw all those glitches yesterday. It launched late. But let's get into the Blitz Bolts offer, how to get tickets, the main crux of this video that we're going to go through. All right. Also, sorry, one more thing before we get into that. Sorry, there's one more thing. On the market. So if you guys like Campbell, I don't think it's a bad time to go ahead and grab him. Let's see what his price is at right now. 90 to 91. He's a 91 overall middle linebacker. So Jack Campbell, the field pass player, I don't see him going down that much unless we have for a major crash. We'll talk about the market and the crash and everything. But Jack Campbell, he's already up over the 800K mark. Okay. So he's up a little bit from earlier when I was going to record this, but if you want him, he's not being supplied anymore. I'm pretty sure we've maxed out at 1,000 already. This was 370. I saw like 985 quite a while ago, so I think those are gone. But anyways, that's one thing. Unless you're going to earn your Jack Campbell soon, go ahead and grab him. Let's talk about the Blitz Bolts offer and what to do. So this training spreadsheet, which I'll link in the description. Otherwise, you can always get this training spreadsheet by hitting !training in my Twitch chat at any time of day, whether I'm live or not, and it'll provide you a link to it, all right? Otherwise, it is in the description if you want to click it here in the YouTube video. But let's talk about this. So the store, we're going to break down, first of all, Blitz Bolts offers, and then if you're going to spend money, and then if you're going to get the free stuff, and how many bolts you can get for that, and what you can do. So the Blitz offers with points here first. The lower the better as far as ratios, okay? So if you're going to put money into the game, there's a few factors you need to take in, okay? If you like opening packs, the most exciting packs is just one of the minor things. And then the ratio of which you get bolts, because bolts become tickets, tickets become the 92s. Bolts become the 91s and whatnot. But anyways, so this is the ratio that you can get it at. Like I said, lower the better. So right now, the best ratio right now, if you're just looking for bolts, is a 24 Blitz bundle. The problem is the 24 Blitz bundle is terrible. Those packs are awful. I got murked on. I think my highest pull was like an 86 out of the whole thing. And I bought a bunch of Blitz packs, okay? So terrible packs, terrible odds, everything about it's terrible. Whereas the most exciting packs, the ones that we get at 10 p.m., right? These Pro Fury, I don't know what's in it, but last night's Angry Run had like a 90 plus. We have this one at 10 p.m. There is literally zero offer of bolts in this. It's just the cards themselves. Whereas you can see these things right here, they say like how many bolts are there. But these ones, a QB Elite Fantasy Pack, has got Stroud on the front. So I'd imagine he's going to be an option. It'll probably be like a 90 plus quarterback. Oh, maybe 91 or 92 at 5,800. So there's gonna be like QB market could crash right there. The Triumph Elite bundle, 70% off. I can see doing a number to the market. That might be the biggest crash of the whole thing, and a great time to snipe at 89s or 90s, because people are prepping for 90s for the potential upgrade to 93 overalls next week, since we have 93 overall limiteds right now. And I'll talk about those limiteds here. I think I'll get to them. Otherwise, we'll do another video. Check out my second gameplay channel for gameplay on all these cards, by the way. It linked in the description also. So with that said, okay, you got to take that into account. So I'm not going to tell you like the best bundles, because everything is factored in on EA's economist side. Like pack odds versus the things you get. But basically, outside of this one, right, the 24 Blitz bundle, if we take this away, all right, everything else, and these are individual packs, everything else is about 0.75 to 0.8 until we get to the last chance bundle. All right, so everything's about the same. Every single bundle here, if you're gonna buy with money, every single bundle here, they're all the same ratio. Okay, so you just gotta basically look through and decide what looks the coolest as far as the actual packs there. So if it says Blitz bolts, it's gonna be the same ratio of bolts to money basically across the board. All right, so I want to make that point clear until we get to the last chance. All right, which is the best value. That way, yeah, anyways. So, all right, let's talk about what you can get for free. Let's finish off with the Blitz Bolts offers, and then we'll get to the free talk and how to maximize your free tickets and everything, and maximize your money there without putting money into the game. So, no, let's do the free stuff first, because the Bolts offers, you can get these stuff for free too. Let's do the free part, okay? So anyways, free Blitz Bolts. I went through and looked at everything in the game, and based off what you can do between solos, the login reward, house rules levels, house rules mims, objectives, you get about 13,000 with no packs and nothing spent on the market. 13,000 bolts, okay? And so spending Blitz Bolts, you can get like a 91 and then a little extra on these things, like you'd spend on Campus Heroes players, some of these things right here. Obviously, more are coming to unlock later, and that we'll talk about. That's our other column we'll get to. So those are the things, okay? You can get like a 91 overall for free, plus 460 Blitz tickets, which means the Blitz ticket menu, 460 plus a little bit more. You're basically getting like an 88, 89 overall. So you can get a 91 so like a 91. Like a pack and an 89 for free, basically by just doing nothing in the promo at all except for just doing the objectives and house rules. I don't like that. That's definitely not enough. It sucks. I mean, I know a 91 is only one off the highest overall. Well, I guess it's two off since the limiteds. I get it. Tank Dell's a really good player, but I really wish they'd make these things where you could get a 92 for free, right? Just by playing and enjoying the game and not having to purchase like extra mims on the block. We'll talk about that in a second here. I really wish they'd allow us a path to getting a 92 and a lot of value just for engaging in this promo. This promo needs to be like a blow off our socks good value promo for both not only money spenders, which it's fine. It's nowhere near where it used to be for money spenders, and people who engage in the promo for free. So it is frustrating to see. Yes, I get it. People in the EA Sims were like, but it's a free 91 and an 89 plus more. It's like, okay, I get that. It still's not enough. It still is not enough. But that's my humble opinion. And I know people often accuse me of being a big jerk, so leave me alone. Just trying to live out here. So how are you going to get a 92 amount of tickets is the biggest question. There are a few ways. Obviously, they only allow you to buy a certain amount of packs. So you can buy 650,000 coins worth of packs on the store, which are located right here. For some reason, they limit you. I never got that. These packs are absolutely horrendous. 43,000 coins, you'll get like 10,000 coins of cards worth of back in value from these things. Like, just opening these things makes me sick, right? I'll do it just to show you guys how bad these packs truly are. Like I said, I opened a ton of these. I think my highest pull was like an 80, 86. I know for sure it was at least an 85. I'm just going to guess I think I pulled an 86 out of these things. So, like, dude, an 80 and 81 outside of the bolts, this is like, I feel like that's like average. An 80 and 81. What is that, like under 10K? I got under 10K for 43,000 coins, and they limit us. Screw you, EA. Screw you. All right? Just screw you hard. So anyways, let's go back to this. I don't know why I did that. So you can get another 7,500 for that. So you can get a total of 20,000 without having to buy extra Mimses. So Mims is available on the block. So if you're putting no money into the game and you want a 92, it's going to cost you quite a bit of coins. As these Mims are kind of expensive. But if Mims falls in price any time over the weekend, which he can as people start finishing up house rules, I would expect, depending on what his price falls to go up right at the end as people panic to buy him to get their tickets finished, to finish off and get to a certain spot. But let's go ahead and take a look at the Mr. Mims, the crux of the promo. Like, we used to have like old limiteds that we could quick sell. So we basically have 277 for Mims. So basically, at the current ratio, you get 4,000 bolts for 277. 4,000 bolts for 277,000 coins, which is actually is that a better ratio than the packs? Mims off block. See, his current price is 277,700, and he gives you 4,000. So that ratio equals this. How many coins per bolt? 69 coins per bolt. Wild. So, and whereas this one is, let's just go like this. Did I do this wrong? Oh, it's backwards here. What's going on, Fax? Equals this divided by this. 86. So it is a little bit better value right here on the 69. Funny number. Lol. It is a little bit better right now buying Mims than it is the packs, but obviously you got to include all the 80s and 81s you're going to pull. So those are your options. They're pretty much equal, I'd say, as value, because, I mean, there is a little bit of value to getting, 5 to 10K back per pack, and then the potential of getting higher overall cards. But it's expensive, right? So in order to get the tickets, in order to get the 92, let me finish this off. Let me finish this off as far as getting the 92s, and we'll go through the offers and the best values there on the Bolts offers. So basically you gotta buy 391s, because it's 1,500 tickets for a 92. And 391s would be, a little bit shy of 1,500, since they only give you 460 Blitz tickets for some reason. So that means you need to buy this times 3 plus like this. Maybe like this plus 10 more. Jeez, they really nickel and dime you with these numbers, right? 460. So we're gonna be 120 short. There's 110 and then another 10. I think 30 might be the lowest. Yeah, 30 might be the lowest. Anyways, yeah. So you're gonna need to do that. You're gonna need to get some way of getting there. Let's go through the packs on the best way of getting there and the best value packs to get tickets off the block, okay? So if you got bolts and you're wondering what's the best ratio on how to get the best amount of tickets, okay? You got bolts, you want tickets. What's the best ratio? Now, the lower ratio here, the better, okay? So if you buy a 91 overall card like this tank, you're getting 25. That's the ratio. 90s is 24.8. So the lower the better. It looks like the 85 plus Campus Hero is okay. Otherwise, the 84 plus Headliners is about equal with the cards. Obviously, in my opinion, the guaranteed value of the cards, even though they're at training value right now, is not a bad spot. And people are going to say invest in these overalls, which I think is fine. We'll talk about investments here in a bit in Blitz. But 84 plus Unstoppable, also a decent ratio. But most packs, I will say, are bad ratios, plus you falling off, Fox. The bad ratios are at around 30. But some of these packs are okay, right? I think like the better packs that I see. Let's go like, for example, Platinum packs. Let's take a look at this one. You only get 4 of them, of course. So you got to take the number into account. 1,600 for 55 Blitz tickets. So the ratio isn't the best. It's one of the worst. It's at 30 per versus 25. But it's coins. The problem is it's not going to be very many coins, right? Like Platinum packs will kill you. So that's what you got to take into account. Like 88. I truly think the best ones possible are the cards. Like just live with the cards. I mean, because 84 plus Headliners. You guys know these packs. The pluses are often silent. So take the guaranteed value of the players. Otherwise, if you have like a little bit to spend, you can go ahead and spend on the worst ones. But generally, these ones, outside of like the UK, I think that I'm not going to say anything generally. So anyways, I'm just going to say that again. If you guys got bolts and you want tickets, I would just buy the players. These ones over here that are currently active or the ones that are about to be active. Whenever we unlock them. Kincaid should be a very, very good card. Even though we have 99 overall, John Madden at tight end right now. I still think Kincaid long term is pretty good. So that's the advice generally. And so if you want to buy Mims off the block to get a 92, it's going to cost you quite a bit, and it's kind of sad that EA has made it so expensive. In my opinion, if you are free to playing Blitz right now, if you're not putting any money into it, I would go ahead and do all your objectives, your house rules and stuff, but I would not spend on Mims unless he falls in price like, I don't know, like 100K more. I feel like even 270 is pricey, but you're not going to get the 92s without it. And the 92s are a million coins, which does have value. But in order to make up to get to like, what is it, 35,000 bolts? 35,000-ish bolts to get the one card, one ticket. So 1,500, we can do the ratio right now. 1,500 tickets, 460 into 11. So that's like 34 and a half. Plus this card, 34 and a half is 36 and a half, 37,3. 37,000 bolts, 3, and then you need 10 more bolts, so you need another 850. 37, 3. So like you need 38,000 bolts to get 192. So in order to bring up the difference between 37 and 13, let's say 37 or 38 equals 38,000 minus this. You need 24,000 bolts off the block equals this divided by this equals this times how much it costs. It's about 1.7 million coins buying Mims at current value after getting all of your free stuff to get 192. Plus, obviously, you get the 91s. So, the 91s themselves are training value. So, doing this, 223, or I think it's actually even less than that, 180. So, you're going to get back 600 plus a mil plus what? Kind of plus like an 88. Yeah, overall, Mims is not good. Do not go the Mims route right now. Wait till either falls in price, and then it could cross that threshold and profitable. But I would, if it truly, my final advice, if you're free to playing Blitz, work the market, do sets, as that's a much more valuable portion of your time than doing all those things, buying the Mims and doing the 92. Okay? Flat out. You can engage with the promo, just get your 91, just get then your 88 when it comes unlocked, or 89 when it comes unlocked, okay? Do that, and then just work the sets, work the auction house, and Blitz is insanely profitable. All right, it's much better than worrying about getting a 92, because EA does not want people that are free to play and getting a 92, because they are bastard-coded bastards with bastard fillings. EA is the worst. All right, that's it for the video. That's the final thoughts. Let me know in the comments if you guys have any questions. Bye.